Naturally Carlissa, and today I'm going to be doing another one product wash and go. First and foremost, if you like this video, like and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at naturally_Carlissa. Have a lot more content on there. Also, I have a mental health self-love page called Self Love Lissa. Go follow me on there too. So the product that I'm going to be using today is, I love it when you call me Big Poppa. Just kidding. It's called Big Poppa. And it's by the Doux. So if you've seen other videos on my channel, you've been following me for a while, I've used their Mousse Def Foam, mousse-ish, as a one product wash and go on dry hair and on wet hair. I've also used their Pop Lock and Drop It. It's not called Pop Lock and Drop It, but that's what I call it. That's a one product wash and go as well. And now I'm going to be using the gel. I've used this gel about 3 times. I have not recorded, so we're going to record today. So I usually don't spray my hair with water, but I'm going to spray my hair with water just because when my hair dries with this color, it dries a lot more quicker than it usually would. I've already detangled. So I'm just going to go in with the gel. Just going to take this much. Because for one, this is the only product that I'm using. So I just want to make sure that it goes directly into my strands. And it smells really good. Just come up a little closer so you can see the high definition. I'm going to put this all over my strands. And instead of me using my brush with the best, I'm going to use my brush with the best to detangle. I'm going to use my dimming brush to separate my curls. And I've only used this brush actually once in my battle with the brushes video. This brush was $35, so we need to put some use to it. And I'm just going to separate my curls. Clump them together if I can. Making sure to get the root. Shaking. I've been doing this new method where I'm shaking the curls into place. And boom, that's what the gel has done with this first section. And there's no product in my hair, but you see that my hair is already curling up. Now I'm going for the clumped curl look because of the fact that I'm going to do things a little bit differently this time. I am not going to diffuse my hair. I am going to air dry. And after I air dry, I'm going to let the cast stay on my hair. A lot of people swear by, after your hair dries, to crunch the cast out with oil. I do not, in cases where I want my curls to stay defined. What I'll do is I like to let the crunch naturally come out on its own as the days go by. Occasionally during the day, if I'm bored, I may go through and just separate some of these clump curls. But keeping the cast on my curls actually keeps the frizz away for longer. I can make this wash and go last up to 10 days plus if I want to by keeping the cast on. But when I take the cast off and my hair gets soft, it causes the frizz, which causes the definition to be lost. So when I'm going for volume, I like to do diffusing of my hair. When I'm going for definition, I like to air dry my hair and keep the cast on my curls. Alright, so I am all finished with the back of my hair. I'm going to turn this light up just a little bit so you guys can see the definition. Okay, and what I want you to be aware of is that this gel does have a very strong hold on it. So if you like medium to soft holds, this is not the gel for you. Also, it is very easy to use too much and be too heavy-handed. And if that happens, I just spray the section with water to try to dilute it from the gel that I've used on my head. If anybody's interested in labels, The Big Poppa Defining Gel says it defines curls, fights frizz and humidity. It's a touchable hold, no crunch or flaking. They lied because there's a crunch. There's like a Captain Crunch on there. It's used for wash and goes, twists, braid outs. It has babassu seed oil and keratin in it. And they tell you to apply it to freshly washed wet hair in sections, raking through hair from root to end, air dry, diffuse, or sit under a hood dry for best results. Avoid touching or manipulating until completely dry, which is what they say for every single one of their products. Don't touch your hair. Once you're done touching it, done doing whatever to it, don't touch it until it's dry. And then once it's dry, you can separate or fluff as desired. And then I'm going to take this section, I don't know if you can see that right there where it's just flat. I'm going to take this piece right here and I kind of shingle just so that it's not as flat in the front, because it's shorter in the front and there's more frizz, and it has the tendency to stay flat. So boom. So this side is all finished, and if you want to compare it to this side, you know, this one is less defined, more defined. So what I'm going to do is, I absolutely hate, I don't want to leave it like this because this part of my hair always gets so frizzy. So what I do, while my hair is still wet, I go in with some edge control, you know, style my edges. But I also put the edge control in my root right here where my part is with my edge brush. Just kind of lay that flat with the comb part. My part's crooked. I don't care. And I do this while it's still wet too, because sometimes I'll go in and try to fix my edges, which this part doesn't matter because you're not going to see it, but I'm doing it anyway because I put some edge control right there. And this is like my left hand. You know how when you paint your nails and you can't do your left hand, if you're right-handed and vice versa, these edges always come out looking trash. But I do that while it's still wet so that if there gets any frizz between the curl part and this part, I can easily just go back through, add some gel, and define the curl back. So literally doing it like this. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this bobby pin, get out the camera. I'm going to take this long bobby pin and I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to keep this bobby pin right here for a few days. And what it does is it just guarantees that this part of my hair stays flat, even though my curls will define and get thicker and bigger. This stays flat, and then when I'm ready to fully separate my curls, I will go through and take this one and the other bobby pin that I'm going to put in. I'm going to pull that out and fluff at my roots and go from there. So let's finish up this side and then I'll show you the results. Okay, so this side literally took me 3 minutes to do. I had to do this side in the mirror as far as with this bobby pin because my head is uneven, the part's uneven, something's not right. This happens every time. So I literally just stop here. I'm going to turn this up so you can see my whole head. So if I was doing a side part, I would still, this part was right here, I would still get a bobby pin and lay it down the Lloyd. So what I'm going to do now is let this air dry. I try not to let my hair stay on my shoulders like this or, you know, scrunch up because it will dry scrunched in certain places if I keep it. So I try to keep all my hair back behind my hair, on my back. I'm not doing this trying to be cute, you know, keep doing like, I'm not doing that. But I'm doing that so that my hair dries evenly and as long as it's going to be. Because I was a little heavy handed with these products, hopefully it weighed my hair down and I don't have that much shrinkage, but there will be shrinkage. So once it's air dried, I'll show you the results. I don't know if it's going to be tonight because it is 1 o'clock in the morning, almost 2. So I may just let this air dry till about 4, 5, and then go to sleep and then wake up and show you what it looks like fully dry. And then I'll come back and show you guys what it looks like. Maybe on day 4, day 5, just depending on how I feel. So I'll see you guys when my hair is completely dry. So I definitely lied. I was supposed to come back the day after to show you the results, but I never did. So this is my hair on day 10. Still have a few curls. I've been wearing it and wearing it down instead of putting it up, and it held up. My hair is really soft. The crunch is gone. I took these out on day like 3 because I went out somewhere. So yeah, this is my hair afterwards, and you can see the volume. Definitely about to wash it, but it still looks good. So this is why my theory of keeping the cast on your curls works for me, because I'm able to still have curls, but I also have volume. So that's it. And I haven't done anything but just resprayed my hair with water and picked it out with my comb. So that's all I have for you people. I will see y'all on the next video.